Hey, what's up, y'all? I just had a busy morning. I had a busy day. Oh my goodness, I have to close my window because first of all, Mambo VP, Sakpase was good. It's Brooklyn Beauty on it. And I am at home right now and it's summertime. It's the middle of June. Oh my goodness, it's the end of June now. I just did my hair. I just got my hair done. Because I've been in the sun. When I go in the sun, my hair gets really brown. I'm gonna do a dark henna on my locks. But what I really want to talk about is fitness and trying to eat as clean as possible, as whole as possible, and preserving your youth. Um, I'm very thankful to be getting older. I'm thankful to be leaving my 30s now and becoming like more of a full blown grown woman, I guess, you know. I'm excited for it because what you can control is how you age. You can control that. So I'm excited to feel youthful, still be doing what I love, which is shooting commercials. I'm so thankful to still be at my age doing what I love. So I just want to talk about that. Like fitness is a big reason why I'm still able to be youthful and book modeling jobs, and um, it's really important to take care of your health, your beauty, your looks, your hygiene, male or female. Is really important. So for me, I'm amazed. I'm excited that, hey, what's good? Hi. Welcome in. I'm just talking about fitness and how health and fitness has helped me to maintain a commercial modeling career. Um, yes, this year I'm going to be, oh, no, 40 this year. And I'm really excited because I'm still able to do what I love. And honestly, it's because I took a long time of eating vegetables. I ate vegetables like very religiously, very strictly for many years. Now I do eat meat now because I lived in East Africa for some years, so I did start eating meat again. But I would say almost for the past 20 years, a lot of my diet has been vegetables. And honestly, that's how I've been able to maintain my youth. And fitness is a big part of my life. I'm not gonna lie, I have fallen off the horse like anybody else. I've gone years without exercising, but I think because, hi, what's up? Oh, I don't know how to, okay. Hi. But I spent years eating vegetables, a lot of vegetables, and just having a very whole diet, eating whole grains like quinoa and stuff like that, a lot of kale, a lot of seaweed. Just I cook at home a lot. You know, I try to control what I'm eating as much as I can, right? I'm not like, I don't have a farm in my backyard, but staying youthful for me has helped me to continue modeling. And one thing I have to say is that if you do want to model and you want to model for big brands, it's definitely not just about social media. You can't just have Hello, hi. You can't just have like a lot of followers on Instagram and you don't actively cultivate yourself as an actor or a model, So that's hygiene, that's going to acting classes, that's working on your look, that's working on shooting at home, making sure you have microphones for when you do your at home auditions, always checking your emails and making sure you're checking your phone for any notifications about audition request. So modeling is not just like, oh, having nice pictures on Instagram. You do have to have real representation because they serve as legal representation so that you can work with large brands because pay depends on if it's the catalog you're shooting for, if it's the website. Let's say it's for Target or Macy's or any department store, and they need models for a billboard in the middle of Times Square. That's going to pay you as a model a certain amount, probably a really good amount of money. It could be like $10,000, even. But this is when you have proper representation and you're with a real modeling agency, a reputable modeling agency, and they do serve as, legal witness that you are a model, you are performing a job, a service, and you're getting paid this much. They're using your face or your likeness or your voice for this amount of time. They're using it for, let's say, the store catalog or the store circular or the website or anything, a billboard, let's say billboards in the train station, whatever it specifically is, your agency makes sure that you're going to get paid for the usage of your likeness and your voice. So it is very important. It's not, oh, I have Instagram and I have this amount of followers or that amount of followers to be really a professional model and professionally getting into commercials, like Gap commercials and different advertisements that you see. Anything. It can be a commercial for a bank, it could be a commercial for something like a granola bar or a candy, anything. You do need proper representation to book those jobs. And oh no, pregnant child. Let me show you. Somebody said I look pregnant. Good Lord, have mercy. It's not possible, honey. How can I look pregnant? Somebody said I look pregnant, child. I don't got no type of stomach. I don't got nothing going on. Yeah, I'm a slim thing. Okay, thank you. Thanks. It's some bots. It be bots in the comments. So anyway, let me continue my talk. So no matter what profession you're trying to be in, health is like it's always been the number one most important thing. Your health, the habits that you have, it's always been that's what's gonna give you longevity in this life. Period. So the reality is, I'm sharing what has gotten me along in life and what has gotten me to be still so youthful. And take a look. I bought something to make sure I get myself outside this summer and really get on my routine. I'm going to be really getting on my routine. So, and then on top of that, child, there be bots in this shit. But anyway, for those who care, I am putting on these shoes for y'all. Hello, hey, what's good? I'm just on here sharing the new shoes I just got so that I can. Hi. Let's see. Do y'all like these shoes? Thank you. I am trying to make sure that I am outside on my fitness journey right now. You feel me? So I'm trying to inspire that. And I'm just sharing how I have maintained my modeling career for 20 years now. And I'm getting older, and I've maintained my fitness. These are hot, right? They're so hot, right? So fitness and eating a lot of greens. I eat a lot of vegetables. Like, I cook at home a lot. Oh, let me get this. Hold on. Oh my gosh, y'all, it is like the wind is blowing like crazy outside. I am in Colorado and we're having a beautiful summer, but we're kind of having like winter storms like every other day. I'm sorry, summer storms, my bad. It's a granola bar. But yeah, I'm talking about fitness right now and just trying to eat as whole as you can, and don't eat any candy if you can. Like right now, like this is my candy. I eat stuff like granola bars, stuff like this be my candy if I want some candy. But yeah, tell me if y'all feeling these. Y'all feeling them? Yeah, I love them because I am a fitness girl. Right now, I'm at home in my room. I'm sitting outside in my closet. And I was like, I just want to go live. I had a really good audition today. And another thing, when you have representation, you're going to receive requests from productions. So productions are like, let's say, it could be any brand, seriously. Even Vibram that I'm wearing, right? I'm not getting paid for this video, but I'm wearing Vibram. But as a commercial model, probably maybe eventually my picture will go across the desk of the Vibram production team that puts together their commercial shoots, their advertisement shoots, picks their models, picks the locations and the themes, like that. So a company like Vibram would put out um, a notification that they're looking for these demographics of models or actors, heights, sizes, black, white, Asian, anything, mixed race people, whatever it is that they're looking for. They put all the demographics together, and then it goes into a portal. It'll go into a portal which agencies are connected to. So all the reputable modeling agencies will see, oh, there's a casting that has come up for Vibram, for example. And now, okay, so they want They want two black females, one age 18, another one age 45. Then they want a white female age 35 to 45. And then they want an Asian male age 16 to 25. So that's how that would go. So then the modeling agency will look at their board and go, okay, they will submit to that production company the photos that fit this description what they're looking for. So then the production company for Vibram or Nike or even granola bars, whatever the commercial it is that's shooting, whether it's a video commercial or it's print catalog print. So then the production company will choose the models from the eight that the agency has submitted, and they'll say, "Oh, okay, I like this girl, I like this guy." Have them send over a test. Have them send over just a slate introducing themselves. Like I would say, "Hi, I'm Brooklyn Beauty. I'm a Wilhelmina model located in Denver, Colorado, and I'm 5'8" and blah blah blah." And then maybe they'll ask for like a full body, a smile, and then maybe they'll ask for profile, left, right profile, and then you're gonna submit that. So probably your slate and some pictures. So your slate is you introducing yourself, what agency that you're with, and where you're located. Sometimes they ask for your age and your height when you're doing your slate, your introduction. So it's so important in commercial modeling and any modeling that your presentation is fit. You have to be very fit. You take good care of yourself, even mentally, because never think about the competition. When you're going for a commercial, whether you're going for the casting in person or you're going for a self submission, so you'll receive an email from your agent that says, "Hey, Nike has requested a submission from you," and then there'll be some instructions for you to follow. So you're going to probably record a video of your slate, like I said, introducing yourself, where you located. Sometimes they want your height, your age, and what agency you're with. And then they'll choose. So the awesome thing is that when you're really focused on yourself, there could be hundreds or thousands of people going for the role. There could be multiple roles. They usually need that one person in each role. I've shot a lot of commercials, and I've shot commercials where there's been 4 or 5 principals, which is awesome. You want to be a principal. And then you also have background extras, depending on how big the commercial is, or with the video or the promotion, the advertisement, what it is for. So it's really awesome. I've been a part of a lot of different productions. One of the most exciting, probably shooting for Verizon Wireless. That was a whole day shoot from like 6 in the morning to like 7 in the evening. And we shot that in Brooklyn and Manhattan. And I think I posted that here on my page. If not, I'm going to repost it. But so I'm thankful to be at my age now. I'm going to be at the end of this year. I'm so excited, and it's definitely due to vegetables, and staying youthful, staying creative, staying positive, staying very positive, and making sure you have a positive self image. I think that's what has kept me going, kept me youthful, kept me being able to book. Any questions about modeling? Modeling translates into a lot of things because you have to be confident. You have to be very confident mentally, physically, spiritually, you've got to be confident. And that can roll over into a lot of things. Thank you. I'm just talking about commercial modeling because I'm a commercial model. So I'm just talking about the things I do to stay fit and how I've been able to maintain a commercial modeling career for 20 years just by staying fit. I was showing the shoes that I just bought. I'm going to see. Yeah. Are you guys into those shoes for fitness? Um oh no, I mean, I'm a very active person. I used to be an athlete. I mean, you're always an athlete. I just don't train as much as I used to, but that's what that's what kept me fit. Hi, I'm talking about commercial modeling. Okay, what do you do? I do martial arts. I've been doing martial arts since childhood, and that's what made me eat healthy as I got older as an adult. I was like, I need to eat healthy. Mm. Okay, thank you. I actually do cook really good. Um, I mostly eat at home and cook at home, and that's what keeps me young and fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. Today I had an audition. I didn't have to speak for the audition, but I had to take pictures and I had to introduce myself, which is late. So, what's up, y'all? Thank you. Thank you for the positive, beautiful comments. You guys like my hair? I just did my hair. When I saw this audition, and another thing, when you are modeling and you have a good agency that you're with, make sure that you always check your emails. So it was late last night. I checked my emails. I had an audition. It's for a really good commercial too. So I'm glad I checked. I did my hair last night because I wanted to look good for this commercial. So, y'all like it? And I'm representing for the natural models. See? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't got no filter on or nothing because thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the beautiful, sweet comments. So I am just sharing that it has been fitness and eating greens. I'm telling y'all. Fitness, eating greens, and just making sure to keep my health right. That's what has kept me youthful and being able to book commercials. Yes. So I checked my email last night. I did my hair late last night and I shot my test for the commercial. So the producers, the production, they send instructions for the model to follow, which is probably just to introduce yourself. Like I say, hi, my name is Brooklyn Beauty. I'm represented by Wilhelmina. I'm 5'8", and yeah, usually you go like that. And then you do whatever they ask you to do. And usually it's like act out something. Today I just had to take pictures of myself. Oh, they wanted me to talk about a journey that I've had, some travels that I've had. So, y'all should know I lived in East Africa. I traveled in East Africa, so I talked about that. I was like, how I lived in East Africa and traveled, and it was just amazing, beautiful experience. Nimeongea Kiswahili sasa hivi kidogo, alafu natosha. Namesikia nzuri, namesikia nzuri. Alafu ongea kidogo kidogo tu. Anyways, yeah, I speak Swahili too. So I'm going to get off of this mug in a moment. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I just want to inspire all of you to stay fit, stay natural, stay as natural as you can. Because what saved my life was getting very disciplined with eating vegetables. How long did it take me to learn? I don't know how long it took me to learn. Kwa sababu ninaishi Arusha, Tanzania kwa sita na nusu ya miaka. So I said that I was living in East Africa for 6.5 years. So I learned Swahili. So I don't know how long it took me to learn it, but I lived for 6.5 years. So I learned Swahili living there because you're just living every day. So I didn't take formal classes. I just lived there and I learned a lot. And now, if I hear it, I know what's being said, I know what's going on. But yeah, but I love speaking different languages for sure. So I would say I'm almost fluent in Swahili because I was living there, almost 7 years. Oh yeah, I love Spanish too because I grew up in New York City, so it's like when I hear Spanish, it sounds familiar. It sounds like home because I grew up in New York City. I grew up in Brooklyn, so hearing Spanish is like second nature too. Even though I'm not fluent, but if something's being talked about, I know it's being talked about because I've been hearing Spanish literally since I was a baby. My family's from the Caribbean, and me, my parents, everybody born and raised in New York City. So being bilingual is just automatic. Thank you. You guys are giving such beautiful comments. I'm just here to inspire because I look this good because for like probably 12 years of my life, I ate mostly vegetables every day. Literally like fruits, vegetables, things like quinoa, whole grains like that, wild rice, black rice. I was very strict on what I ate. Like it had to be whole food, healthy vegetables. And I ate like that for almost like 11 years. So I feel like honestly, yeah, it made me like not age too much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love all the comments, not just to be like, vain about it, but I want to inspire about it because I'm thankful now for my youth because I'm about to turn, yeah. And I'm still able to commercial model. I'm still able to be very youthful, and that I accredit that to the discipline that I had for about 11 years. I did not touch nothing processed. I did not eat no candy, nothing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, definitely, you have to be mindful about it. The years go by so fast. When I say to my, like I said, I eat meat now, but I didn't eat meat, nothing processed, nothing for like 11 years. 11 years of my 40 years. I was like very strict vegetables, vegetables. And I have to tell you, that's definitely why I look really good. Muscle memory, really good. And on top of that, I was active every day. I used to train like 4 to 5 days a week. I would train in martial arts 4 to 5 days a week, and I used to train people. In my 20s, I used to train people. I loved training people. I trained people in fitness and kickboxing. Yeah, I'm from Flatbush. I am from Flatbush, Brooklyn, born and raised. But I spent all of my 20s, yeah, all of my 20s in Bed-Stuy. I spent all my 20s in Bed-Stuy. And at that time, I was like very popular for street fashion in New York City. Yeah, Flatbush is awesome. Yes. Flatbush, New York City, Brooklyn. It's awesome. I'm very proud to be from there. And yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to Bed-Stuy since like 2017. So I will get to New York probably for work sometime soon. But I've really enjoyed all these years of not being in New York. I've enjoyed all these years of not being in Brooklyn, not being in New York. I spent a lot of time. Yes, yes, my mom is Caribbean. So I spent a lot of time like doing fashion and fitness. That's what I was doing like so much of. And I was living in Bed-Stuy for all of my 20s. And then I said, you know what? I want to change. I need a change from New York City. So that's what I did. Yeah. So I moved out of the city. I did college in Colorado. Um, and it was a good decision to see the rest of the country, number one, as a New Yorker. And then, yeah. And then as I got older, I said I have to experience living out of the country. No, I'm not a travel agent. I'm a commercial model, and I've traveled some. I'm a professional model. So I'm talking about how I've stayed youthful through fitness, and I just bought these new shoes. Look at, yeah. So y'all know the five finger shoes for working out, and I just bought some sandals too. And So I am now leaving my 30s. I'm leaving my 30s. And I love it because if somebody would have told me when I was 20 that you're going to be like 30 and 40 is still young, yeah, I think I want to give that message to all the 20-year-olds that 30 and 40 is still really young. It's not what you think. And when you get to 30 and 40, you want to have certain disciplines that you already built. And that's how I'm able to be at this age and still be very able to be youthful, healthy, not on any medications, no physical ailments, mental ailments. It's really because I stayed very physically active, very physically active. And I ate very disciplined for a time. You feel me? I don't know, it's too much crazy comments. Oh my God, be nice to each other. What? Red is attracting. Red is for attraction, baby. Okay, look at that. Y'all talking crazy in the comments. I don't know what y'all talking about in there, but listen, I hope I am inspiring health and fitness, okay? Please tell me I'm inspiring y'all. Especially if you're like under, you guys that are young, people that's young up in here. Come on, let me show you. Get off the artificial stuff. Don't eat those crazy snacks like Takis and all kind of hot Cheetos and all that kind of stuff. Don't eat that kind of stuff. Guess what? I've never had hot Cheetos before. I never ate that before. I've had other things that's not healthy, of course, other candies and stuff, but I've never actually had those before. We got to get out of those type of addictions because you don't want to get into your adulthood and your health is messed up, your physical and mental health. You understand me? No, I've never had hot Cheetos. But I grew up in a very Caribbean like surrounding and family. So we ate at home a lot. We cooked a lot. Everybody cooked. So I grew up eating cooked food. So I'm like that now. I would rather some cooked food than, you know. What y'all talking about? Yes. So I would play music, like I played music and they kept flagging my video. I was getting, I'm gonna go running, go jogging soon. Today I ran errands. What in the world? Don't be arguing. Let's make peace. You guys, tell me what city you're in and are the prices good to buy houses where you are? Let's just talk about that because there's a lot going on. in America. Hey, what's up, Bronx, New York? Let me tell you something about the Bronx that is really cool, okay? If you don't have that much money, but you got a job and you want to buy a house and you in a place like the Bronx, look at the co-op buildings. The co-op buildings and you got a decent job, you could try to get in that mug because they're a little bit easier to buy than like a whole house. Of course, a brownstone, brownstones is going for millions, but yeah. Hi, you're in Liverpool, UK. I am in Colorado. Prices are, I guess they're high. Prices are high. Wherever you have jobs and opportunities, the prices for the houses is going to be kind of high. I'm from Brooklyn, New York City. Of course, the prices are high there. But like I was saying, ways to at least even buy an apartment would be the co-ops in the places like the Bronx. Yeah. Because I've been seeing that recently. A good place to buy also is like, who is in here? Y'all in here arguing about vocabulary? Anyways, but yeah, anywhere in New York City is expensive for house. So that's why I said a co-op is a good way to get in to get some type of property in New York City. You know what I mean? That's going to be under, even under 300,000, because you can get a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in a co-op building. They do go for good price. Now, because it is that price, the roaches and the rats, they might be real friendly. The roaches and the rats, they might be real friendly. But the point is that you will own a piece of property in a place like New York City. So that is by getting a co-op and look at the co-op buildings. Some of them are like, it might not be the best, but we're talking about getting equity instead of just paying rent and you're not getting no equity at all. So I am buying in Detroit. So I have a friend who's already bought in Detroit, and there's not many jobs there, but the place is growing and developing, like booming like crazy. So Google has a headquarters in Michigan, in Detroit. So people that are in those fields are gravitating towards moving there and buying houses there, but a lot of investors. So as it is right now, yeah, you're not going to have all the jobs in a place like Detroit. But a place like Detroit, you can buy an amazing house right now for under 200,000. You can buy a really nice house. But of course it needs to be an investment. Yes, Detroit is a good place to invest because it will be going up and different industries will be coming in more. But yeah. So this is like getting in on the ground floor in a place like Detroit that is building up. I want to say another city, I forgot, because there is other cities here in the States where you could get some really nice houses and properties. We're talking about multifamily homes, 4 or 5 bedroom homes with nice backyard and all of that. But of course, there's not jobs in those places. So it would be an investment property. So this has happened in this country and all over the world. It's happened so many places, time and time over. A place going to be run down, it's not going to be worth nothing. Everybody moved out, there's no jobs, blah blah blah. Then industry start coming back, people start buying the houses again, this and that. So you want to be there on the ground floor because now Detroit, it does look way different than like 10, 20 years ago. Like is coming up, right? That's on Eminem. Word to Eminem is coming up. Um, yeah, but I grew up in a multi-family house in Brooklyn, kind of like a brownstone. The houses that are like the brownstone, but I grew up in a brownstone in East New York. So I grew up a lot in East New York and Flatbush, and my family had property in Brooklyn and Queens. So I grew up like that, like being a landlord and with my family having tenants. So the world has changed. It's not like growing up in New York in the 80s and 90s, you never was thinking about we would be where we are now. You never thought that way. But one thing, no matter how the world is, no matter how things are expensive, this, that, your health is the number one thing. Your health is the number one thing right now. So it don't matter how much properties or houses you got. If you're not putting the health first, what you got? Okay. Yeah. So I've been commercial modeling now. I can't believe it, for 20 years. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I was born and raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York City. And my family had homes in Brooklyn, in East New York, and in Queens. So, yeah, so things have changed so much. And of course, we didn't know back in the 80s and the 90s in New York City that real estate, everything, the world, everything would go where it has gone. No, I left New York when I was 27. So it's been some years when I was 27. Thank you. Yeah. I just shot for TJ Maxx. So I just had a shoot last week and it was for the website of TJ Maxx. Thank you. I know. Somebody said I look younger than 27 now. That's what I'm telling you. So I got on just to talk about how health and fitness has helped me to be able to model and do all the things that I've done, and just remaining youthful. For 11 years of my life, I was like vegetarian. So I did not eat anything that was processed. I didn't eat any meat. I was cooking with coconut oil. I did not even have animal fats at the time. No butter, none of that. Eggs, nothing. And that time of my life really made me. Oh, please subscribe. Subscribe. And watch my music videos because I worked really hard. Every time I jump on the live, I'm going to tell y'all to watch my music videos that I worked very hard to produce as an independent artist. And I also, what's highlights? Anyways, so my album is called From Brooklyn to Arusha. And I wrote the album, recorded the songs, and shot the music videos for the album, which I still have two more music videos to shoot for that album. But I shot music videos for myself and others during my time living in East Africa. Yeah, but I'm just talking about how clean my system was when I did not eat any type of processed or animal stuff for about 11 years of my life. And I ain't gonna lie, Oh, somebody said sing one of my songs. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna sing a little snippet. I gave up on love. I give up on love, oh love. 'Cause it just ain't enough. Bad girl like me, a diamond in the rough. That's all I'm gonna give you. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I've been up since early this morning. I drove, I ran some errands. I want to go cook something to eat. Thank you. Thank you. You love my hair. Thank you. And no, go watch my music videos. Yes, but stream on all platforms: Apple Music, Boomplay, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, whatever y'all listen to. Type in Brooklyn Beauty and listen to my album From Brooklyn to Arusha. Watch my music videos because I produced all my music videos as an independent artist, okay? So musically, I'm an independent artist and I put my projects out when I can, but I am a signed model and that's what I do on the daily. I'm auditioning or I'm shooting some type of commercial. So last week I shot an ad for it was for a Sierra department store. If you're in the Midwest, then you know Sierra department store and TJ Maxx department stores. So I'm signed to Wilhelmina. And it's one of the biggest modeling and talent agencies in the world. If you look it up, if you do your research, then you'll know. The reputable talent agencies in the world. Okay. So it has taken work, sacrifice, being disciplined with my eating habits, thinking habits, hygiene, and being a lot more mindful. Be very mindful what you're eating, very mindful what you're thinking. That is what has kept me youthful in order to keep going. So right now I do have a goal of getting back to the shape that I was in probably 7 years ago. So I want to get back to the martial arts shape that I was in. So I'm excited right now. I'm so excited. How do I put, because when you make crazy requests, that's when I gotta put a cash app on this bitch. Cause you asking questions that's like, why would you need to get all of that for free? Blowing kisses, singing, popping ass, twerking. I'm joking, y'all. I'm out. Bye. Oh, I have done Shodan, Taekwondo, American kickboxing, and Taekwondo.